Did you hear about the 71-year-old man who went to bed feeling fine but never woke up? His family was devastated. He had no serious health problems, no warning signs, just a normal evening like any other. But the next morning, he was gone. What could have caused it? Was it preventable? The reality is that after turning 70, certain nighttime routines can quietly put your well-being at risk, increasing the chances of strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. The scariest part? Most people have no idea they're making these mistakes. In this video, we'll break down 4 harmful nighttime habits that older adults should avoid. These small, seemingly harmless behaviors can take a toll on your health in ways you may not expect. Some of these habits might be things you've done for years, never realizing the damage they could cause. By the time you finish watching, you'll understand how to protect yourself, enhance your sleep, and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. Make sure you stick around until the last habit. It's something most seniors unknowingly do each night, and it may be putting their lives in danger. You'll also discover what to do instead to ensure a safer, healthier rest. Now, let's dive in. The first major mistake is eating large meals too close to bedtime. This is one of the most overlooked yet risky habits for people over 70. You might assume it's harmless. After all, you've been doing it for years. But as you age, your body processes food differently. What and when you eat before bed can greatly influence your sleep quality, heart function, and overall health. Think back to when you were younger. Eating a heavy meal late at night probably didn't affect you much, but as your metabolism slows down with age, your digestive system becomes less efficient, taking longer to break down food. This can cause acid reflux, disrupt your sleep, and even raise your blood pressure, all of which are linked to higher risks of heart attacks and strokes while sleeping. If you've ever woken up at night with a burning sensation in your chest, difficulty breathing, or an unusually fast heartbeat, your late night eating habits may be to blame. Here's why. Instead of your body focusing on deep, restful sleep, it remains busy digesting. Your stomach produces acid, your intestines work overtime, and your heart rate stays elevated when it should be winding down. This throws your body off balance, preventing you from entering a restorative sleep cycle and raising the likelihood of nighttime cardiac events. For example, let's say you enjoy a heavy dinner or a greasy late-night snack before bed. You might feel comfortable at first, but once you lie down, your body struggles to keep stomach acid where it belongs. It can creep into your esophagus, triggering discomfort, a choking sensation, or persistent coughing that wakes you up. Over time, chronic acid reflux, also called GERD, weakens the muscles in your throat and airways, increasing the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a dangerous lung infection that is especially fatal for seniors. Eating too late at night can also spike blood sugar levels. If you have diabetes or are at risk, this habit makes it harder for your body to regulate glucose while you sleep. Research has found that older adults who frequently eat late-night meals have a higher likelihood of developing metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. So what's the right approach? Aim to finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bed. This allows your body enough time to digest food properly before you lie down. If you feel hungry before sleeping, choose something small and easy to digest, like a handful of almonds, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of caffeine-free herbal tea. These options can actually improve sleep without putting excess stress on your digestive system. Your body is not the same as it was decades ago, and it responds differently to food. Making simple changes to your evening routine can make a significant difference in your overall health and help you wake up feeling better every day. By making a simple change to when you drink liquids, you can significantly reduce your risk of nighttime health issues, improve the quality of your sleep, and allow your body to rest properly. Many people assume that staying hydrated is always beneficial, and while this is generally true, drinking excessive amounts of fluids, especially before bed, can have unexpected consequences as you get older. If you're over 70 and find yourself waking up frequently during the night to use the bathroom, it might be time to rethink how much liquid you're consuming in the evening. But disturbed sleep isn't the only issue. This habit can also contribute to falls, cardiovascular problems, and even cognitive decline over time. Here's why hydration habits matter more as you age. Your bladder naturally becomes less capable of holding urine for long stretches of time. The muscles that control it weaken, your kidneys continue filtering fluids overnight, and your body grows more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid intake. This means that if you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice right before bed, you're much more likely to wake up in the middle of the night with a strong urge to go to the bathroom. While this might seem like nothing more than a mild inconvenience, the consequences can be far more serious than you might think. Picture this. It's the middle of the night, and you suddenly wake up needing to use the bathroom. You get get out of bed quickly, but your blood pressure hasn't had time to regulate. This can trigger a condition called postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing up, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many seniors experience this without realizing it, and unfortunately, it's one of the leading causes of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom can quickly turn into a serious accident, resulting in fractures, head injuries, or even worse. Beyond the risk of falls, frequent nighttime urination, medically known as nocturia, can drastically affect your sleep cycle. Each time you wake up and turn on a light, your brain interprets it as morning. This disrupts your natural melatonin production, the hormone responsible for deep restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality weakens the immune system, elevates blood pressure, and even contributes to cognitive decline. Studies have found that seniors who wake up multiple times per night are at a higher risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to prolonged sleep disturbances. But hydration is still essential, so what's the right approach? Instead of eliminating fluids completely, try adjusting when you drink them. Focus on consuming the majority of your liquids earlier in the day and gradually taper off by late afternoon. If you feel thirsty in the evening, take small sips instead of drinking an entire glass at once. Also, be mindful of caffeine consumption. Beverages like coffee or tea, especially in the late afternoon or evening, act as diuretics, increasing urine production and worsening nighttime disruptions. Another helpful tip, be aware of hidden sources of fluids in your diet. Foods like soups, fruits with high water content, and even certain medications can contribute to fluid retention, making nighttime urination more frequent. By making a few small but thoughtful adjustments, you can improve your sleep, lower your risk of falls, and better support your long-term health. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to keep you informed and inspired. Now let's move on. The third nighttime habit that could be putting your health at risk is sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, heated bedroom might seem inviting, but for those over 70, maintaining excessive warmth at night can silently contribute to health problems. Many seniors make the mistake of turning up the thermostat or layering themselves in heavy blankets, thinking it will improve their sleep, but the truth is, sleeping in an environment that's too warm can increase your risk of cardiovascular issues, dehydration, and sleep disturbances, without you even realizing it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. As we age, our ability to sweat and regulate body temperature declines, making it easier for heat to build up, particularly during sleep. When the body overheats at night, the heart must work harder to cool itself down, placing unnecessary strain on the cardiovascular system. This can be particularly dangerous for seniors who have pre-existing heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation problems. Think about this. Have you ever woken up feeling overheated, sweaty, or even slightly short of breath in the middle of the night? That's a sign that your body is struggling to regulate its internal temperature. Research indicates that sleeping in a room that is too warm increases the risk of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration overnight can thicken the blood, raising the risk of clot formation, heart attacks, and strokes, especially in older adults. Consider the case of Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys winding down with a book before bed. He sets his thermostat to a cozy 75 degrees and layers himself under thick blankets to stay warm. However, night after night, he finds himself tossing, turning, and waking up drenched in sweat. Each morning, he feels groggy and unrested. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm sleep environment is disrupting his body's natural temperature regulation, preventing him from achieving the deep, restorative sleep he needs to support his overall health. A cooler sleeping space, on the other hand, promotes a gradual decline in core body temperature, which is essential for deep sleep. This process plays a vital role in memory retention, immune system function, and general well-being. Seniors who consistently sleep in a cool environment often wake up feeling more refreshed, alert, and energetic. So what temperature should you aim for? Experts suggest keeping your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for the best sleep quality. If this feels too cold, try layering with breathable cotton blankets instead of thick synthetic ones, which can trap heat. Choosing moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help keep your body temperature stable throughout the night. Another helpful trick is to open a window for fresh air circulation, or use a small fan to promote airflow. Not only does this keep you cool, but it also improves air quality, reducing respiratory issues that could disturb sleep. Making this small change to your sleep environment can lead to a significant improvement in overall health. By keeping your room at an optimal temperature, you lower your risk of cardiovascular cardiovascular strain, improve the depth of your sleep, and wake up feeling well rested without the dangers of overheating. Now, let's discuss one last bedtime habit that is particularly risky for seniors, yet many unknowingly do it every single night. This one may surprise you. Number 4, sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't give much thought to the way they sleep, assuming that as long as they feel comfortable, they're fine. However, after 70, sleep position becomes a crucial factor in overall health. The way you sleep can impact your breathing, circulation, and even your risk of developing serious conditions such as heart failure or stroke. Unfortunately, many seniors unknowingly rest in positions that place undue stress on their bodies every single night. Here's why sleep position matters more as you age. The body naturally undergoes changes in muscle tone, lung capacity, and circulation. Lying in an improper position for several hours can restrict airflow, reduce oxygen levels, and place pressure on major blood vessels, making it harder for essential bodily functions to work efficiently while you sleep. Over time, this can contribute to problems such as snoring, sleep apnea, and even heart strain. For example, lying flat on your back might seem like a neutral and comfortable choice, but for many seniors, it's one of the most problematic positions. When sleeping on your back, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in the throat to relax and shift backward, partially blocking the airway. This increases the likelihood of obstructive sleep apnea, a condition in which breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night. Many individuals are unaware they have this condition, but it significantly raises the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Consider someone like Robert, a 76-year-old who had always slept on his back. His wife began noticing that he would occasionally stop breathing for a few seconds at night before gasping for air. At first, he dismissed it as nothing serious, assuming it was just a normal part of aging. However, over time, he started waking up feeling completely drained, struggling with headaches, and finding it difficult to concentrate during the day. When he finally consulted his doctor, he was shocked to learn that his sleep position was contributing to an undiagnosed case of sleep apnea, placing additional strain on his heart each night. Even for those without sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can have significant effects on circulation. Research indicates that sleeping on the right side can put extra pressure on the heart, making it harder for blood to circulate efficiently. This is particularly concerning for seniors with heart conditions, as it can contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, a process that may eventually lead to congestive heart failure. So, what's the ideal sleep position for people over 70? Experts recommend sleeping on the left side whenever possible. This position encourages better circulation, allows the heart to pump blood more effectively, and even supports digestion. For individuals who experience acid reflux or frequent heartburn, sleeping on the left side helps prevent stomach acid from creeping into the esophagus, reducing nighttime discomfort and improving sleep quality. If you find it difficult to maintain a side sleeping position throughout the night, consider using a body pillow to prevent yourself from rolling onto your back. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep your airways open and reduce the risk of breathing issues. For those who experience joint pain or stiffness, placing a small pillow between the knees can improve spinal alignment and alleviate pressure on the lower back. Making a simple change to your sleeping position can have a profound impact on your overall health. By ensuring that your body is aligned for optimal circulation, breathing, and heart function, you can significantly lower the risk of nighttime health complications and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Your support allows us to continue creating valuable content to keep you informed and inspired. Now, let's move forward. We've explored 4 nighttime habits that may seem harmless, but can actually have a serious impact on your health after 70. From eating heavy meals too late to drinking excessive fluids before bed, from keeping your bedroom too warm to sleeping in a position that restricts breathing, each of these habits can quietly affect your heart, your sleep quality, and your overall well-being. The good news? These risks are not permanent. By making small but intentional adjustments to your nighttime routine, you can improve your sleep, lower your chances of serious health problems, and wake up feeling stronger and more refreshed every morning. Now, take a moment to reflect. Do any of these habits sound familiar? Do you often wake up multiple times throughout the night? Have you ever felt overheated or restless while sleeping? Perhaps you've been sleeping on your your back for years without realizing how it affects your breathing and circulation. Whatever the case, awareness is the first step toward change. Once you recognize a problem, you have the power to fix it. So here's my challenge for you tonight. Pay close attention to your bedtime routine. Try modifying just one of these habits and observe the difference in your sleep quality. Maybe you'll decide to eat dinner a little earlier, adjust your room temperature, or switch to sleeping on your left side. Even a single small change can make a major difference over time. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share something new you learned and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback is incredibly valuable, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts. Reading your comments encourages and motivates us to continue bringing you insightful content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support helps us keep creating meaningful content to educate and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.